Hi Zack, this is Mr. Nash, and this is your second blog draft mark. I'm going to, like your last one, I'm going to go through everything, then at the end kind of look at your blog list, what you need to include, and then kind of look at the specification with the mark scheme and go through it. What I have noticed over looking at it straight away is that you haven't changed anything that I asked you to do here, which is all of this. Okay, you need to have updated a few things. I said you needed more storyboards and stuff like that. So can you please go back to my first comments up until you get to the art of the title bit. Okay, to here. So all of this hasn't been changed. So any comments I said you need to have done. Okay, so please go back over that. So I'm going to kind of go on with the rest. You've got Ruby's link, cool, and we need to get Remy's one. Right, here's a video of you discussing your introduction to your main task. Okay, I'm going to have a watch of this video, so I'm going to pause it, have a watch, and then I'll come back in 1 second. Thank you. Alright, yeah, just watched that. That was actually a really good introductory kind of talking to the camera about what's happening in what you need to do for the task. So you kind of went through it all. You explained how you're going to improve on your prelim task. You looked at the evaluation questions, and you made some very good points. So well done. Here you've got Screencast-O-Matic, excellent, getting a bit more media rich. Again, I'm going to have a watch, listen to what you have to say, and then get back to you. Good choice of scene there. I was hoping you might have picked something up like that. Well done. Good Screencast-O-Matic use. You might want to either get a better quality video or full screen it, so you're not picking up everything else that's going on as well. Alright, but well done. Good analysis. What's this? Here's a picture of the film my group did. Ruby spending time in the bottom. Good, so you've got a picture of the diary. Okay, excellent. You might just want to kind of put it in as a post rather than just a picture of words, because you've obviously taken a picture of a screen there, but well done. You're working part of it, good. Lots of research into genre, audience, good. Here's a Prezi, good, you made a Prezi. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, so you've got what are genres and target audience. Good, you said what it is. You've got a few types in genre, film genre. Good. Horror, you said what you're doing. Tragedies, your film isn't really a horror, so that's a bit thingy. Tragedy, kind of. It's more drama. So the genres you picked are a bit not really that necessary. Okay. Maybe do another one on just the particular genres you're doing in the target audience. Sorry, it's just scroll to the top. Go back down. Okay, tragedy genre. Okay, so you said this. I remember Miss sent you an email saying, "Are you sure you're doing tragedy?" Kind of link it to. Alright, well, it is a tragedy in some sense, but it's more kind of drama as well. So you need to chuck in drama with that. But yeah, good mood board, good film choices. Okay. We've got another video here. Alright. You need to explain what you're talking about underneath before you go into the video. Alright, I'm just going to have a watch. Right, you kind of backed up why you picked that genre in this analysis, so that's quite good. But as I said before, mention drama as well, okay, because it has all the characteristics of that. But good analysis, you've explained what codes and conventions are, although you should really put it in your own words, not just read off the internet, okay? Right, PowerPoint online, you create about based on James Cameron. Okay, let's have a look at this. No presentation available. Okay, Zack, you might need to kind of re-upload that because it doesn't seem to be working. Okay, so you've got Word, the narrative of your film. No presentation. Alright, bear with me 1 second, I don't understand what is working. Right, your PowerPoint and Word don't seem to be working, so you might need to re-upload that. Let's look at your booklet. Alright, so you said what Enigma is good. If brought in I Am Legend, Enigma, find the survivors, examples of Enigma in film. You might want to give a bit more pictures as well, if possible, in popular. I don't know if it allows you, but kind of go into a little bit more detail. Film names need to be in italics, okay? But good, you kind of touched on it. Right, that doesn't work. Is this your picture of what? Here's a brainstorm. That mise-en-scène atmosphere. Good. Right, you've got some good stuff there. Good, I like that. You might want to do like pictures of the costumes and stuff and the locations. So take pictures before you kind of, or the one you were filming then. Chuck that in. Good. Another screencast-o-matic, excellent. Let's have a look. You're talking over your PowerPoint. Okay. Again, this is very good, Zach. You've given some very good insight, but you've only got one clip. Every time you mention something, chuck the clip in to talk over as well, like you did with the Spider-Man one. When you talk about Jurassic Park, when you talk about 1 week, all of that stuff, chuck in a particular scene when you're talking about it, okay? So it like make a little link inside the PowerPoint which takes you to it. That'll give you a bit more like media rich, because right now it's just words. You show the words, you pack it up with a clip. Maybe each slide is each film, okay? But well done for like attempting that. Why are titles so important? Alright, so let's look at this. Prezi. Give me 1 second. Okay, good. Alright, this looks a bit better with the titles, the name for the film. Okay, why are titles so important with the conventions? Good. Use the word film, please. We're not in America. It's called Jack Jones. Good. Alright, well done. Good. Okay, so you've given her why you think they're so important. She captured audience's attention. Good. Titanic. If you're using this one, chuck in that title. Okay, rather than you're using all these film examples, but you've got other films. So use the ones that you're talking about in the pictures later on. Again, with all of these films, show me the ones you're talking about. So you're talking about Batman, you're talking about I Am Legend. Show me their title. Get a clip. Okay, so you don't mention these films, but it is good, and you've explained it all. But just back it up with the films, maybe clips from the opening. Try another online word. It wasn't working for. Titles important films, and they allow people to work on film. Good. Above is a list of film opening titles. Okay, so this is your examples of films. Hopefully this loads this time. No. Can you please double check whilst this is not working? Okay. Alright, 1 second. Alright, for some reason I don't know why they were not working, the words online, so can you just like post them as a post with regards to the film title, or make a picture or whatever, or just try and re-upload it. And then your final one is the collage to show different methods of films used to display their credits and titles of numerous inspiration films. Good, good. Let's have a look. Your spelling here. So this is kind of old. Good, okay. Alright, well you need to think about like, why have you mentioned this, okay? How is it going to link to your particular film? Okay, so that's something you need to chuck in there. Alright, so you've kind of going through this now, okay? You've got all of this stuff from the beginning, and you are working through them. You've said the James Cameron thing, you need to go into a bit more detail. Why? Okay, does he make films like that? Explain it all. You've kind of covered this. Have you done the Enigma bit about your own particular opening? Have you mentioned that? Your storyboard, where is that? You haven't done that. You've got a bit of mise-en-scène. Sound, okay, talk about the sound you're going to use. Mention the music that you put into your film, why it's helpful. If there's talking, where's the script? Props list, what you're using. Take photos. of all the props you're going to use. Okay, this is quite good, a bit on the titles, but you need much more. Show moving titles. Okay, pick ones that are inspirational for you. Oh, that's spelled a bit wrong. Your own timeline of the films. So what you're going to write in yours, what certificate would it be? Kind of, you still got all of this still to do. Okay, obviously you're not on the completed product yet. So you've done quite a lot of it, but you should need to improve on it a little bit more. So we're going to look at the specification. Okay, so last blog mark you got 8, okay, which was minimum, partially incomplete, so you just got a level 2. So remember, this is how this works. Level 1 is a U, 8 to 9 is an E, 10 to 11 is a D, 12 to 13 is a C, 14 to 15 is a B, 16 to 20 is an A. Okay, so you are now currently, I'm gonna say you kind of moved up to, so you're out of the 8, you're definitely pushing, you're kind of on the border now. 11, 12, this will be complete research and product. Okay, I'm going to give you a 12 because you've done quite a lot of it. Okay, so that is a big step up. No, in fact, let's go back. You're going to get 11 because you didn't change anything that I said to do at the beginning. If you make those changes that I asked for the first blog mark, you would be pushing into 12. Okay, so you've gone up to 11 now, which is much. You're very close. Okay, so you need to do is make the changes that I said to push yourself up into here. Okay, go a bit more into your marks, like push them. You know, expand on everything a bit more. Make sure what you're talking about links to everything. Make sure all your links work. Okay, so you are kind of on the border. Alright, so I'm going to give you 11 now. So next one, you need to be pushing way into here. Okay, if you get a B in this, then you'll be doing alright. Okay, so you need to get up to 14 to get a B next time. Okay, alright, well done.